Hey YouTube, it's Catherine here, and this is day 125 of my wellness journey. We're going to change that because things have transpired. Things are resonating with me, I'll say. I'm trying out a new camera today, so bear with me. I'm not sure how this is all going to go. Today I weighed in at 190 pounds, 0.8. So that's like a 3-pound loss from last week, from last week. So, that's pretty cool. You know, I said I'm not focused on weight, which I'm not, but having the physical evidence of something occurring is nice, you know, because the weight, I believe, will come off on its own when my health is optimal, or, you know, it will all level out as my body heals. And it has a lot of healing to do. So we're just going to roll with it. Not a whole lot new. Again, I guess things just happen very subtly for me. Symptoms that I've had this week, the bladder pain has been kind of here and there. It's really strange. I'm trying to pinpoint it. I think it gets worse when I have citrus. So I've been actually trying to eliminate citrus just for the time being to see if that's part of the problem. But other than that, I really haven't had anything new. I've had like kind of weird like pop-up symptoms, but like literally they come and they go, and like I'm not worried about them. I'm not worried about any of them, to be honest. Like I've been having this weird crackling in my right ear, and it comes and goes, so like it's not worrying to me. It's obviously something is healing, which would be nice because I do have sensitivity in my ears, more my left actually, but we'll see. It might just dissipate and go away when things start to heal, because I do believe that it's all there for whatever reason. It's just a symptom. And symptoms can come and go. So just like the anxiety, it's just a symptom. So we gotta figure it out. And I will. It will all transpire. It's just how it's all gonna happen is who knows. I'll be moving here shortly from this residence to a different one. So that will be fun and interesting. I'll try to bring you guys along. I don't know like how much I'm going to. I would like to bring you guys along. We'll see. The anxiety, I don't know how bad it's going to be or how much I will be able to record through that. So we'll see. Maybe it won't be bad at all, and that's my hope. Being housebound does have issues when you're trying to make those kinds of changes. So we'll see how it goes. It'll be a couple of weeks still before it actually happens, but yeah. What else? I've had like a yoga moment. You know, doing yoga and through all of this journey, it's the little things that like sometimes you miss or don't realize. So when you do pick up on the little things changing, it's kind of fun. It's kind of like the weight loss, you know, it's kind of fun to just be like, okay, it is just a progress. So in yoga, I'm a 190-pound girl. And a lot of the poses when I first started was always hard. Like, to be honest, when I first started, even downward dog was a hard position to stay in. You know, I was well, when I first started, I was like 284 pounds. So, not that that should stop anybody or anything, and it didn't stop me. I just went slow. I did what I could when I could do it. So, like, if there's a pose that I can't do because I'm not flexible, or it hurts me, or I'm just not there yet, like physically I'm not strong enough yet, I try to do something that's going to push me into that direction. So the pose that I've been working on is the crow pose, and I don't know if any of you know what that is, and I won't be able to describe it or show it or anything, but I was not able to do this position at all. And so I would just work on putting weight on my arms. So every single time that when I was doing, because I do yoga with Adriene, which I've said before, every time she would do this pose, I would just go into the, like yogi squat position, and I would put my full weight on my arms, like just intermittently, keep doing it every time. And like, I don't do crow pose every single day. It's whenever it comes up in the videos. Well, I can finally lift up one leg at a time. And that is so cool to me because I could not do that before. Like I could barely put the weight on my arms. So through this 125 days, I was doing yoga well before that, but not consistently. So, it's been 125 days consistently doing it. I can finally lift one leg at a time. And they're not even in the right position. But it doesn't matter. I can start to do that, and like I'll just slowly work into it, and eventually I'll be doing that pose and I'll be like, oh my goodness, I can do this. So that's pretty exciting. Other than that, there's been nothing. Right now, I'm still doing the 28 days, so I am on the last week of that. Next Monday will be the final day for the 28 days, and it's kind of funny. So I think I told you guys last week that I was looking into Dr. Morse, and I just dived in deep. I just love his work. I love his personality, or like his being. I don't know. And to be totally honest, I'm drawn to it. I'm even more drawn to it than I was medical medium, which I find fascinating. I like some aspects of both, so like I feel like I'm just going to incorporate the two. To some degree, I've been trying the Fruitarian actually for the last 3 days to just see, actually today is day 4, and just see where it's at. Now, I'm not going to fully do it right now because I do want to finish out my 28 days and I want to see what that feels like, but I just wanted to try it, so I did, and it wasn't against anything that I was doing with my 28 days, so, but I haven't had cooked food in the last 3 days. Today is the 4th day, and I love it. I love it. I even feel like my mood is a little bit better or boosted. Not completely, like I don't feel different or like I'm not myself or whatever, but I do feel, I don't know, I feel a shift. I've been feeling this kind of way for a while, so I don't know what is going to transpire, but I like it, so I'm gonna do it. But like I said, I have one more week of the 28 days. I might have cooked food this week. I might have a big salad today or tomorrow or something, just because I have vegetables in my fridge and they can't go bad, because that would be a huge waste of money when you're living this lifestyle. I don't know if anybody knows, but holy Hannah, it's expensive. So I don't waste anything. But I might try some Fruitarian. The summer's coming, and that could be exciting. I'm feeling drawn to it, and I feel like I need to listen to that right now. But I could feel drawn to lots of things, which I have in the past to a degree, but it's all led me to a spot, right? So I don't feel like I'm doing it out of desperation right now. I just feel like I'm doing it. So that's a little different. But nonetheless, I do want to I'm still going to have my heavy metal detox smoothie every morning. I really like that. It's all fruit, it's raw, other than the cilantro. And I enjoy it. So I'm going to keep that in the mix, even if I do start incorporating more of his teachings or stuff. You know, I never jumped in fully to medical medium. I still haven't bought any of the supplements really, and I don't know. It's weird, and I might still. I'm very much on the fence with it all, but I do feel like the other thing is louder to me right now. It sounds louder to me. So, and maybe that's because that's the route I need to take right now. So, that's it. We will see what the future holds. Like I said, I will be moving, so I'm going to keep trying to have the videos up, but if there's a lapse anywhere along the way, that's why. Share your stories, share your successes, share. You know, we're in this together. We're a team, and every little bit of knowledge and experience helps somebody else. So share. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.